Good morning. Good morning and welcome to Middlesex Community College's 2022 commencement ceremony. My name is Brooke Stevenson and I'm the Middlesex Community College student trustee. Thank you for joining us today as we celebrate the incredible accomplishments of the class of 2022. On behalf of the college, I think we can all agree that it is exciting to be once again in person for this exciting event. The past few years have been challenging for many, especially the students we are celebrating today. These students have completed much of their education during a global pandemic while balancing classes and homework with jobs in their personal lives. This college is proud to set the time aside to commend and congratulate them for remaining on their path in reaching this important goal. A few notes before we begin today's event. Please take a moment to turn off your cell phone, and for those of you who parked in the garage, please take your ticket to the Cowan Center to get your ticket validated. Please also follow MCC on social media as we celebrate today, and thank you to the Lowell Telemedia Communications for their support in live casting all three of MCC's ceremonies. Please now stand and join me in welcoming the procession of degree candidates for the class of 2022. At Middlesex, we celebrate the diverse population of students, their backgrounds, experiences, and needs. Today we honor this diversity with the procession of flags, which includes the American flag, the Middlesex Community College flag, as well as the many flags representing the cultural diversity of our students, faculty, and staff. Thank you to our MCC students, alumni, and staff flag carriers today. Next, we welcome the faculty and professional staff of Middlesex Community College. The past few years have proven how dedicated the employees of the college are to the students and how they have persevered in the face of unprecedented challenges. I am now pleased to welcome the platform party who are joined by student speaker Louise Beres-Beta, honored guests, administration, the Middlesex Community College Board of Trustees, the Middlesex Community College Foundation Board, today's commencement speaker and distinguished alum, Representative Vanna Howard, and MCC's 5th president, Phil Sisson. And to start off this commencement ceremony, it is my great honor to present to you the President of Middlesex Community College, Phil Sisson.
Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome. Thank you to student trustee Brooke Stevenson for welcoming you to today's ceremony. As we begin our celebration, I ask you to please remain standing for the, can I tell you? Please remain standing for the national anthem, being sung today by Middlesex music student and 2022 graduate Ashley Von Schimpf. She will be accompanied by MCC Music Chair Professor Carmen Peralta. We also ask that after the national anthem, you remain standing as the flag bearers and the bagpipers exit the auditorium. Thank you.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. I would like to begin this morning by acknowledging that the land on which we gather today and where each of us is here to live, learn, and thrive are the traditional, ancestral, and unceded homelands of Indigenous and tribal nations. Middlesex Community College's campuses in both Bedford and Lowell, Massachusetts, and this beautiful space, the Lowell Memorial Auditorium, are all on the original homelands of the Pennacook, Pawtucket, Merrimack, Wabanaki Confederacy, Pentucket, Massachusetts, and other indigenous nations. We acknowledge the genocide and systems of oppression that have dispossessed indigenous people of their lands, and we honor and respect the diverse and beautiful peoples still connected to this land. Thank you. As president of Middlesex Community College, it's my privilege to welcome you all to today's commencement ceremony. Today, we celebrate the graduating class of 2022. Okay, not bad. The graduating class of 2022. Much better, very intelligent, very well trained. We thank you. And absolutely, and congratulate them on the achievement of their academic goals. And after 2 years of virtual celebrations, it's wonderful to have all of you back here in person to safely celebrate our graduates. This year especially, we want to congratulate our graduates for their perseverance through the historic global pandemic to achieve their academic goals. As we begin our ceremony this morning, I want to express my deep appreciation and admiration to the faculty, professional staff, and support staff of our college who have dedicated their work and their lives to meeting the many challenges of public higher education, and like our students, managed to pivot swiftly and successfully to a new landscape of online, hybrid, high-flex learning and services. The class of 2022 will always be very special to me personally. Today marks the first year I've presided over commencement as president. My personal wish to all of the graduates is that your lives be filled with opportunity for growth and prosperity, and that you live your lives with the enthusiasm, integrity, and reflection necessary for a full and happy life. And I personally ask you, when you leave today, as alums of Middlesex Community College, that you work as strong, vocal supporters and advocates of public higher education in the state of Massachusetts, especially community colleges, so that generations of those who follow you may have similar opportunities and advantages. My best wishes to each and every one of you. It's been my honor to serve as your college president for this academic year. It is now my privilege to introduce our platform party. We are truly the community's college, a college built upon strong partnerships and connections to our community. The men and women who honor us today by joining the platform party are truly our advocates and our friends, and we welcome the opportunity to thank them publicly for their support. Platform party, as I call your name or your area, would you please stand and be recognized, and please remain standing until all of the platform party has been recognized. Let me introduce to you these guests who have joined us here today to honor all of you, our graduates. From the city of Lowell, Mary Sakari Chow. Distinguished Alumni Award recipient, State Representative Vanna Howard. The members of the Middlesex Community College Board of Trustees and Middlesex Foundation. Will the trustees and foundation members please rise to be recognized for all your work? Our student commencement speaker, Luis Beresbieta. And finally, our provosts, vice presidents, deans, and administrators and faculty, will you all please rise to be recognized? Thank you all for the countless contributions you have made to the college. You may now be seated. Mayor Sakari Chow was the first elected to City Council in 2019. He is the first Cambodian American mayor in the United States. Mayor Chow also serves as the chairman of the Lowell School Committee, and we welcome him here this morning to bring greetings to all of the graduates from the city of Lowell. Mayor Chow.
Thank you, Mr. President, for that kind introduction. I'm going to try one more time, see if we can do it better than Mr. President. Good morning, class of 2022. Thank you for that. And I want to welcome all the graduates, families, friends, distinguished members of the faculty and the staff to our great city of Lowell, Massachusetts, on this very happy and exciting occasion. On behalf of the City Council, congratulations to each of you on your amazing accomplishments. These past years have not been easy for anyone, and especially for you. As students with busy personal and professional lives, you all balance studies, work, family, and the ongoing pandemic. However, through all these challenging times, you learn the greatest life lesson, managing the unexpected when it is overwhelming. Whether you continue to pursue your education or your dream career, today is the beginning of a new relationship with yourself, your family, and the city as a proud graduate of Middlesex Community College. Graduating and completing your studies is proof that you can succeed beyond your goals and fulfill the dreams that are never out of reach. The city respects and thanks you for choosing to graduate from Middlesex Community College, one of the best educational institutions in not just the region, but also in the entire country. And with your graduation today, you signal loud and clear that you will be a vital and important member of our city and our state. On behalf of all the residents of Lowell and the entire City Council, I wish all of you the best of success. This is your time. Now go out there, do great things, and succeed greatly. Thank you.
It is now my pleasure to introduce today's commencement speaker, Representative Vanna Howard. After surviving the killing fields of Cambodia, which claimed the lives of her father, siblings, and grandparents, Vanna Howard, who spoke little English at the time, came to Greater Lowell, where as a student at Middlesex Community College, she set upon a path to secure her college degree. She went on to work for the Suffolk County District Attorney's Office, then worked for former Congresswoman Nikki Tsongas, before participating in more than a dozen boards, must be more than that, Vanna, for local nonprofit agencies, and then moving into community work at the Lowell Community Health Center. Finally, most recently, she ran for office and secured a seat in the Massachusetts House of Representatives, becoming one of the first Cambodian women to ever serve in that role in the state legislature. Please join me in welcoming today's commencement speaker, Representative Vanna Howard.
Good morning, everyone. President, good morning. I'm certain the spirit of the Lowell Memorial Auditorium is better than this, so good morning. President Sisson, Board of Trustees, faculty members, family, friends, honor graduates, and graduates. To this great group of accomplished graduates, I'm so honored to be asked to deliver these remarks to you today. Today is very emotional, an emotional day for me. Thank you to Facebook. It reminded me that 6 years ago, I graduated from Middlesex Community College. You have already achieved so very much. Many of you, I'm sure, amidst great obstacles. My hope is boundless for you all to continue to succeed and to contribute to your communities wherever you go. Today, I'm asking you to challenge yourselves to do more in your communities and in your work. Listen more. Listen with empathy, especially in time of crisis. People don't often remember what you said last month, last week, or yesterday. I'm sure I don't remember what was said on my graduation day 6 years ago. But I remember how proud I was to be walking on this stage, accepting my diploma. But, as Maya Angelou said, people will never forget how you make them feel. If you're in a position to make a difference, please go for it. And do it authentically and genuinely. You must know you cannot simply solve everything, but having sympathetic ears go a long way. The last 2 years have been hard on all of us. Some of you graduating today are moms, dads, caretakers, immigrants, and refugees. You persevered despite it all. To our first responders, teachers, nurses, we thank you. Everyday heroes don't wear capes. They're walking among us, and they might even be sitting next to you right now. So if you could indulge me for a second, and please, I don't think hug is allowed, so you can fist bump or do elbow bumps with people that next to you and say hi to your neighbor and get to know them better.
Hey, we did that.
Be graceful and respectful when faced with adversity. Do not lower your standards. Never settle for less. Stand by your values, even if you must stand alone. And if you need to pivot, and I love this word pivot since I got elected and when I ran for office, if you need to pivot from a difficult situation, pivot gracefully. In your lifetime, you're going to be tested over and over again. You know that, so expect it, plan for it. And if you're going to face tough choices and tough decisions, be ready for it. When I was considering running for public office, lots of people reach out to me seeking change. They ask me because they have known me for over 3 decades. They have seen me in the community, literally on the ground with the community. I learned the issue, I understand the issue. They said, we need you. I said, are you out of your mind? We're in the middle of a pandemic. You're asking me to run my first campaign in the middle of a pandemic? But they embraced me, they lifted me up, and they believed in me when there were times I had doubt of myself. There were a small group of people that doubted me. You see, I was raised not to speak up. I was culturally conditioned to not speak up, to behave a certain way. So running for public office was not one of those times. Some told me not to waste my time. Some even went further and told me, I'm a woman of color. You're never gonna get elected, especially in the city of Lowell. You're not Lowell enough. So the old me would have said, fine, okay. But it was the pandemic. People were dying. People were losing jobs. People were worrying how to put food on the table to feed their family. People were scared. You see, from 1975 to 1979, I watched 3 of my younger siblings starved and die. Both of my maternal grandparents died. I watched my dad taken away by the Khmer Rouge in front of me to be killed, to never see him again. All this happened before I was 10 years old. I came to this country as a refugee at the age of 11, having lived in a refugee camp in Thailand for more than 2 years, and spoke not a word of English. I experienced racism, homelessness, as a single mother with a child who has severe medical needs. Many nights, my daughter and I slept on cold floor. Many nights, a stroller was her bed. I have also survived domestic violence by my previous relationship. Up to this point, I've been running for my life. Running away from home because it was safe to stay. Running away from an abused relationship. Well, in March of 2020, I decided I was not going to run away from anything anymore. I've been an underdog all my life. I survived the genocide. I can survive whatever is thrown my way as a candidate for state representative of the 17th Middlesex district. So anything that you're going through or have been through, I hear you. Graduates, what's next? What's next? Some of you will continue your studies. Some of you will join the workforce, and some of you may take the time to figure out your next journey. That's exactly what I did. I took time finishing higher ed. The best thing I did was volunteer in the community and with nonprofits. Along the way, I met many people who cared about the health and well-being of their community. I learned where my passion was, public service. When I decided to seek public office, I wanted to run for all the right reasons, to simply give back, to make a difference, and to do something, not to be something. So when you identify an issue or concern that clearly needs to be addressed, get involved. Don't be afraid to go for it. And put in the hard work it always takes to engage and find solutions. At the same time, stay true to yourself and establish to others your empathy and integrity in everything you do. You already know that nothing that's important comes easy or quickly. Being smart, using common sense, and being team players. We cannot legislate good manners and kindness. Choose to have compassion and integrity in everything you do instead, and choose the side of kindness to others. A simple smile to a stranger makes a big difference. Just a smile. Simply opening a door for moms or dad with a stroller, someone in a wheelchair. Now, I don't expect you to leave here afterward and start smiling at everybody you see out there, because they might think that's a little weird. So hopefully I'll be seeing many of you in highly visible roles in community in the months and years to come. And I'll look forward to seeing and working with you in whatever role you choose. Who knows? You might even consider running for public office. Finally, stay in touch with your class, continue to work hard, be true to yourself, and remember to be kind to yourself as well. Congratulations, class of 2022.
Don't forget your phone. You're going to want that. Each year, we acknowledge members of our alumni community for their accomplishments. I'd like to ask Dean of Advancement Sherry McCormick to join us to acknowledge Representative Howard as this year's distinguished alumni recipient and present her with an appreciation gift. To the graduating class of 2022, your family and friends, I'm honored to recognize our commencement speaker for today, Representative Anna Howard, as this year's distinguished alumni. Please give her a round of applause. Middlesex Community College is fortunate to have an outstanding local board of trustees. Each member distinguishes themselves by their dedication and commitment to our students, our staff, and our campuses. They have supported the college consistently, helping Middlesex to become a state, national, and international leader in community college education. This morning, we welcome to the podium James Campbell, the chairman of MCC's Board of Trustees. Chairman Campbell was a former city manager here in Lowell when the college actually moved to this city, and he's been a stalwart supporter of the college to this day. Please join me in welcoming Trustee Chairman James Campbell.
Thank you very much, Mr. President, and thank you for your leadership, especially during these difficult times. And also, thank you to the staff, faculty, and administration at Middlesex Community College for getting us down this road and getting us to this point safely. The record speaks for itself. I have the opportunity to deal with other presidents and chairs of community colleges, and believe me, we are the best. And thank you very much, and thank you to the entire staff and faculty. I've had the honor of being chairman for the past 7 years, appointed by Governor Baker, and I've had the opportunity to work with a fantastic board of trustees. These individuals work on a volunteer basis. They're on committees and subcommittees. They put in a tremendous amount of time, and it's all volunteer work. And I'd like to ask for a hand for that who have done so much. We also have past trustees with us this morning. Again, I'm honored to be here with the class of 2022. You have come through probably one of the most difficult periods in over 100 years. You toughed it out. Many of you started your education here at Middlesex during the pandemic, and all of you have been involved during the pandemic. When you think about it, what you've gone through, and when I was thinking about it, I wanted to pick the perfect quote that might recognize this situation. And there's a quote that's attributed to John F. Kennedy's father, Ambassador Joseph Kennedy, and that is that when the tough get going, or when the going gets tough, the tough get going. And I hope you remember that quote throughout your lives. When we think about the pandemic and what it brought about, the masks, the needles, the sickness, the death, you've all gone through that. And sometimes in life you run into difficult situations, and hopefully you'll think about that. And I'd like to stop here for a second and thank Representative Howard for her wonderful inspirational speech, and also to thank her for her devotion to education in the state of Massachusetts. And we know you're on the Educational Committee, and you'll be hearing a lot from us, so thank you. I'd like to talk a little bit about the graduating class this morning. It's an outstanding class. All this past week, we've had these ceremonies. And I'd just like to mention that this class happens to be to hold the record number of veterans. And for those veterans in the crowd, we thank you for your service. We're very proud of that. Middlesex Community College has been designated a veterans-friendly college again in 2022-23, and we're very proud of that. We're graduating about 900 students this year, a fairly large class. They represent 65 different countries, which is really amazing when you think about it. We have in our graduating class 17 dual enrollment or early college students. And what that means is that most of them are high school students that went to college at the same time. And they're going to actually graduate, many of them graduate from college this week and graduate from high school this week. They're going to be 2 years ahead of their peers. And they've been exposed to a college environment. It's really an outstanding program. And for those parents who are looking to save some money, it's well worth it. So congratulations to those students as well. To all of our graduates, you are a part of a very special family here, the Middlesex Community College family. Our faculty, staff, and graduates are among the finest that public higher education has to offer. I encourage all of you to stay connected with us, to keep up with us, and inform us on your careers as you move through your lifetime. And remember that Middlesex will always be here for you. I'd just like to pause for a moment and go back to the earlier quote about toughness, that life may deliver some disappointments and some challenges and all, but think about what you've been through. And when that happens, hopefully that will inspire you. So it's been a great honor, and congratulations to the class of 2022, and best of luck. Thank you.
Thank you, Jim. Middlesex is proud to have committed faculty willing to take on leadership roles at the college. First, we welcome Professor James Doughton, President of the Middlesex Community College Faculty and Staff Association, to bring greetings to the graduates from all of our faculty and staff. Professor Doughton.
Chairman Campbell, and members of the Board of Trustees, President Sisson, and members of the President's Cabinet, Mayor Chow, and the great city of Lowell, Representative Howard, our distinguished alumni awardee, proud parents and family members, and most of all, our amazing and distinguished graduating class of 2022. On behalf of the entire body of the Faculty Staff Association, the shared governance body of this college, I extend our warmest and heartfelt congratulations for your outstanding academic accomplishments and for your perseverance through life's many challenges that has been brought to you this day and at this point in time. But you have made it, and we are here to honor you on this day. You have given the MCC illustrious and supportive staff and faculty the permission to share our life experiences with you that has instilled the many ideals and tenets that this college was founded on through its 51-year history that fosters collaboration and equity for all. The Faculty Staff Association stands firmly with the class of 2022 in building even a stronger and united community of world changers and history makers that movies are made of, just like Top Gun. Continue to dare to imagine, continue to dare to dream, continue to believe. The Faculty Staff Association wishes you all the best in your future endeavors, knowing that the best is yet to come. Class of 2022, please take a bow. Congratulations.
Thank you, James. Second this morning, we also welcome Professor Joanna Delmonico, who serves as the president of the Middlesex Community College Professional Association, to bring greetings to our graduates. Professor Delmonico.
Good morning. I'd like to thank President Sisson, the trustees, our distinguished guests for having me speak today. It is an honor and a privilege. I bring greetings from our professional staff and faculty, known as the Middlesex Community College Professional Association, which is our union. The faculty and professional staff are and have been on the front lines during the pandemic. We've heard the phrase unprecedented times much more than we ever expected to hear. Yet we provided opportunities for our students to succeed, provided the support that helped to get you here today. Here, graduation. I'd like to ask the class of 2022, please stand up. And I'd like you to give a round of applause for yourselves, your family, your friends, and others who are here today giving you support and those who have supported you throughout your studies. You can sit down. I can't, I'm sorry. Blinded by the light. While there are opportunities and support, students have to take action. Students have to persevere and complete the work, complete the course of study to earn that degree, and they've had to do so in most unusual times. You have taken that action and you have found success. So on that note, as a math professor, let me say these final words to you as you go out into the world. Differentiate between those who really care about others and those who care only about themselves. Integrate yourself into the community where you work and live to make a difference. Multiply all of the support from which you derived benefit and distribute that support to others. It really adds up to great success. Good luck, class of 2022.
Thank you, Joanna. We are proud this year to honor one of our graduating students as today's student commencement speaker, Luis Beresbieta. Middlesex was a second chance at college for Luis, who returned to college after some time away, who he will tell you about this in his story. Luis is graduating highest honors with an Associate in Arts in Liberal Arts and Sciences. He will be attending UMass Amherst this fall, where he will continue his studies in natural resources conservation. Please welcome today's student commencement speaker, Luis Beresbieta.
Good morning, and thank you for being here. First, I want to thank the family members, teachers, co-workers, friends, and anyone else who made graduating possible for us today. It truly does take a village. It is an honor and a privilege to be selected as your commencement speaker. Like many of you, I did not have a linear journey to Middlesex Community College. I graduated high school in 2013 after attending 3 different high schools. I spent lots of time adapting and little time learning. As a result, my first attempt at a 4-year university did not work out as planned. By sophomore year, I felt that school wasn't the best option for me. It was better to save money instead of spending it on expensive tuition while on a path with no clear goal. So I dropped out. My time away from college was crucial to my growth. I had the opportunity to work a variety of jobs, spend time with friends, and play music. Most importantly, these experiences gave me the space and time to reflect. I realized that while I wasn't unhappy, I felt stuck. During this time, my passion for the environment was reignited. I enjoyed adventures with my dog and spent time carving wooden spoons. Up to that point, the one constant throughout my life was an enthusiasm for the environment. I felt more comfortable outdoors than in a classroom. I also noticed that I learned best when studying the processes of nature. I set out to pursue biology with the vision of a career in the environmental sciences. I was hesitant to be back in the classroom, but I knew it was the right choice. In the fall of 2018, I arrived at MCC. My first class was a Biology 1 class. I can proudly say that it was the hardest B- I've ever earned. It had been 4 years since I was last in a classroom. I had to battle test anxiety and a lot of self-doubt. I was interested in the subject, and I had a genuine relationship with my professor, but my interest was not necessarily translating to strong test scores. The following semester, I had a breakthrough. My Biology 2 professor saw something in me that I didn't see in myself. Professor Gonzalez was able to harness my passion and genuine interest in the course in a way that I hadn't experienced before. Through hard work with tutoring and a new confidence in my academic abilities, I earned a solid grade. More importantly, Professor Gonzalez also encouraged me to apply as a peer tutor. At first, I doubted my qualifications for the position. However, being a tutor meant that I could earn money while studying, so I decided to apply. What I didn't know at the time was that this decision would lead me down a truly life-changing path. As a tutor in the Academic Center for Enrichment, also known as the ACE Department, I began to blossom at MCC. It provided new connections to Middlesex while helping me academically. Under the mentorship of Beth Kelly, I started to view academic content in a different way. My academic paradigm shifted from learning only for myself to learning how to teach others. I recognized that if I did well in a class, I would have the opportunity to help students in the future and with the same material. Working in the ACE department went beyond the paycheck. It was a way to contribute to something bigger than myself. This solidified my aspirations for public service. The ACE department gave me the skills, confidence, and connections to land internships at Minuteman National Historical Park for the past 2 summers. These internships introduced me to the field of natural resources conservation and provided great experiences with hands-on fieldwork, informational tours, and public interpretation. I began connecting the dots between my studies at MCC, real-life experiences caring for the environment, and my evolving interest in service to others. Finally, I had a clear vision for my future. While at MCC, it has become increasingly clear that community colleges play a crucial role in people's lives. At Middlesex, students can arrive with just the clothes on their back and come out with stability in their lives and an education. I've met students with incredible backgrounds and amazing stories of strength and resilience, like many of you here seated today. I am proud to be an MCC graduate and blessed to be part of the MCC family. In fall 2018, I arrived here with lots of uncertainty and confusion. In spring 2022, I leave with a sense of joy, clarity, and pride. I'm excited to take all that I have learned at MCC into the next part of my journey. Thank you to all my classmates, professors, advisors, tutors, and mentors for helping me build a new foundation. Congratulations to the class of 2022, and may this new phase of your life bring you fulfillment and joy. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing your story with us, Luis. At this time, it gives me great pleasure to introduce Dr. Arlene Rodriguez, Provost and Vice President of Academic and Student Affairs, who will present the awarding of diplomas. Please join me in welcoming Provost Rodriguez.
Class of 2022, can you feel this love and support that's here for you today? You received a lot of wise words and commendations for your persistence. In fact, to me, you embody a line from one of my favorite poets, Pablo Neruda. Si no escalas montañas, jamás podrás disfrutar el paisaje. If you don't scale the mountain, you'll never be able to enjoy the view. Take time today to enjoy your view. You have most certainly earned it. And as you can see, both here on stage, on the floor, you have faculty and staff here to celebrate your achievements. Their commitment, something I would actually describe more as devotion to your success, is evident from day one. And now I'd like us to move to the core of our program. We ask that Matthew Olson, Dean of Liberal Arts, come to the podium to recognize our graduates in liberal arts. We also ask that Dean Scott O'Neill of Enrollment Services come forward and Associate Vice President Pam Flaherty come to assist with the distribution of degrees. The first to receive their degree is our incredible student speaker, Luis Berispatia. Highest honors, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts and Sciences. Okay. So we're going to be a little bit of a change here. Please welcome Ellen Grandine, our Dean of Education, and we will begin with our education students.
Cynthia E. Rios, high honors. Erica C. Y, honors. Associate in Science, Early Childhood Education Transfer, Rosemary R. De La Cruz, high honors. Sandy U. Mock, honors. Shailene I. Rivera, highest honors. Jing Wang, highest honors. Associate in Arts and Liberal Arts and Science, Elementary Education Transfer, Concentration, Ashley Lynn DeFries, highest honors. Hey, Cassandra. Cassandra L. Harmon, highest honors. Savannah Thais Siquiera, Elementary Education. Hannah Emily Sheehan, honors. Certificate Early Childhood Education, Sabori Day, honors. Jennifer Ann Taylor.
And now Matthew Olson, Dean of Liberal Arts, will present the graduates of Liberal Arts.
These are for the Associates in Arts in Liberal Arts and Sciences. Jessica L. Arsenault, Liberal Arts and Sciences. Victoria B. Ball, dual enrollment, Commonwealth Honors Scholars, highest honors. Molly C. Browley, honors, Liberal Arts and Sciences. Princess N. Brown, Liberal Arts and Sciences. Kaylin Ramona Burgos, Liberal Arts and Sciences. Michael Cadden, Liberal Arts and Sciences. Brittany P. Crody, honors, Liberal Arts and Sciences. Amina Az Zara Dadu, dual enrollment, member of Phi Theta Kappa, Commonwealth Honors Scholar, highest honors. Riley Shea Doss, dual enrollment, member of Phi Theta Kappa, highest honors, Liberal Arts and Sciences. Sonia Eccles, honors, Liberal Arts and Sciences. Carlos?
Colin?
Should I skip? Alexandra Grancelli, member of Phi Theta Kappa, highest honors, Liberal Arts and Sciences. Okay. Okay. Carlos Rafael Febres Cordero, Liberal Arts and Sciences. Genesis N. Guerrero, highest honors, Liberal Arts and Sciences. Shaolin J. Henroyd, History, Politics, and Global Studies Outstanding Student Award, highest honors, Liberal Arts and Sciences. Zachary J. Hoyt, Liberal Arts and Sciences. Brett Kang, Liberal Arts and Sciences. Teddy Najai Kingori, highest honors, liberal arts and sciences. Brendan J. McInnes, honors, liberal arts and sciences. Melissa J. McCarthy, Commonwealth Honors Scholar, honors, liberal arts and sciences. Nora Rose McClellan, Commonwealth Honors Scholar, member of Phi Theta Kappa, MCC employee, highest honors. Mark William McGinnis, dual enrollment, Commonwealth Honors Scholar, high honors, liberal arts and sciences. Look at that smile. Jason P. Malaya, liberal arts and sciences. Maggie Jillian Montoya, 2021-2022 All Massachusetts Academic Team, member of Phi Theta Kappa, high honors, liberal arts and sciences. Kelsey Perry, honors, liberal arts and sciences. Laura Catherine Antonia Peterson, member of Phi Theta Kappa, MCC employee, high honors, liberal arts and sciences. Annalise Piso Mertinch, W. Brian Van Leetrop English Language Learners Prize, Commonwealth Honors Scholar, member of Phi Theta Kappa, MCC employee, highest honors. Jason David Rodriguez, honors, liberal arts and sciences. Abigail Marie Sabatino, liberal arts and sciences. Zachary J. Savoy, liberal arts and sciences. Soporn Suen, member of Phi Theta Kappa, MCC employee, highest honors, liberal arts and sciences. Hector Ivan Surio, honors, liberal arts and sciences. Amanda Florice Tinker, liberal arts and sciences. Abigail E. Taylor, liberal arts and sciences. Brian Gulo Vieira, member of Phi Theta Kappa, highest honors, liberal arts and sciences. Ashley Renee Von Schimpf, high honors, liberal arts and sciences. Nolan Tillotson Allen, Computer Science Award for Outstanding Student, member of Phi Theta Kappa, MCC employee, highest honors, fine and performing arts theater option. Michael A. Fernandez, liberal arts and sciences, history, politics, and global studies concentration. Paula Andrea Duke, highest honors, psychology concentration. Julia Wenjiku Kaito, MCC employee, psychology concentration, liberal arts and sciences. Bettina Monestine, psychology. Dominic William Paoletti, member of Phi Theta Kappa, highest honors, psychology concentration. Valerie Rose Preston, honors, psychology concentration. Rochelle Reynoso, psychology concentration. Alicia Vital Santos Silva, member of Phi Theta Kappa, high honors, psychology concentration. Juliana M. Standish, Psychology Award for Outstanding Achievement, Commonwealth Honors Scholar, member Phi Theta Kappa, highest honors, psychology concentration. Chloe Elizabeth Thomas, Commonwealth Honors Scholar, member Phi Theta Kappa, MCC employee, high honors, psychology concentration. David Tooch, high honors, psychology concentration. Abigail L. Smith, Communications Award for Outstanding Student, member of Phi Theta Kappa, MCC employee, highest honors, communication career. Abigail Callahan, high honors, communications transfer. Anthony Capobianco Jr., communications transfer. Sabrina Elizabeth Lewis, MCC employee, honors, communication transfer. Brittany L. Davenport, honors, human services. Sherry A. Holliday, honors, human services. Abelise M. Pagan, human services. Aisha A. Akala, MCC employee, honors, liberal studies. Theodore H. Bester, dual enrollment, Commonwealth Honors Scholar, member of Phi Theta Kappa, MCC employee, highest honors, liberal studies. Kevin William Burkett, member of Phi Theta Kappa, high honors, liberal studies. Shirley Cavalcanti, liberal studies. Anthony M. Cogliano, honors, liberal studies. Kelly Ann Connors Rowe, liberal studies. Isabel Beatrice Dominguez, liberal studies. Lena Ruth Facecorn, dual enrollment, member of Phi Theta Kappa, highest honors, liberal studies. Megan Lee Fantasia, liberal studies. Michael Mateo Fodera, liberal studies. Maribel Fuentes, honors, liberal studies. Amanda Margaret Gagnon, honors, liberal studies. Jessica Jean Hampton, liberal studies. Christina Hapshi Wink, liberal studies. Pearl A. Kyoyatera, liberal studies. Li Qiang Lo Pen, liberal studies. Enid Melissa Lopez, honors, liberal studies. Maureen J. Mason, member of Phi Theta Kappa, highest honors, liberal studies. Kelly A. McCullough, liberal studies. Crystal Lynn Messamore, Commonwealth Honors Scholar, member of Phi Theta Kappa, high honors, liberal studies. Joyce M. Minosh, Commonwealth Honors Scholar, high honors, liberal studies. Mickey M. Mwangi, member of Phi Theta Kappa, highest honors, liberal studies. Lauren A. Norman, Commonwealth Honors Scholar, member of Phi Theta Kappa, MCC employee, highest honors, liberal studies. Bryce Anisette Ote, member of Phi Theta Kappa, highest honors, liberal studies. Selena U, liberal studies. Tiana Lynn Rocker, liberal studies. Jillian V. Scales, high honors, liberal studies. Natasha Mary Thompson, dual enrollment, honors, liberal studies. Yoshiko Yaita, member of Phi Theta Kappa, liberal studies. William D. Arujo, member of Phi Theta Kappa, highest honors, graphic design. Nirali Gandhi, MCC employee, honors, graphic design, graphic design. Tari Hot, graphic design. Benjamin E. Kleiman, honors, graphic design. Samantha M. Mancuso, MCC employee, graphic design. Richard D. Jennings, honors, performing arts, music option. Marguerite R. Katzenblickstein, Music Award for Outstanding Performance, Commonwealth Honors Scholar, member of Phi Theta Kappa, dual enrollment, high honors, performing arts, music option. Peter Anthony Carranza, Theater Award for Outstanding Achievement, member of Phi Theta Kappa, highest honors, performing arts, theater option. Catherine Elizabeth Wheatla, honors, performing arts, theater option. Cornell Samaj Baudry Grinkley, studio arts. Erin L. Laurent, direct support in human services. David J. Getzik, member of Phi Theta Kappa, high honors, studio art, and liberal arts and sciences, high honors. Elizabeth Daria Oblaschuk, member of Phi Theta Kappa, MCC employee, highest honors, studio art. Mark B. Tanner, honors, engineering science, electrical and computer engineering. Chrisleen Georges, fashion merchandising. Carla Emily Henriquez, high honor, health science career. Wilma B. Lopsch, certificate in phlebotomy. Sarda Raka Sultani, healthcare administration. Sorry.
Nicely done. All right, nice job, class of 2022. I want to give a special thank you to Deans Olson, Grandine, O'Neill, Associate Vice President Pam Flaherty, and all our Middlesex Community College volunteers for your work and supporting our graduates today. Graduates, without this team of dynamic individuals, we wouldn't be able to celebrate you here today. Some of whom are behind the curtain, some of whom are here. Please give a round of applause. They made this possible. And now we're going to make it official. President Sisson, I have the honor and privilege of presenting to you the class of 2022.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty and by the authority vested in me by the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, as directed by the Board of Trustees and the Department of Higher Education, I do hereby confer upon you the degree of Associate in Arts and Associate in Science and certificates with all the rights and privileges thereunto pertaining. Please join me in congratulating the class of 2022. To conclude our ceremony, I would ask you all to stand as the platform guests, faculty, staff, and then our graduates officially recess from the auditorium. Thank you all for an exceptional afternoon. Congratulations to our graduates. With heartfelt thank you, Colleen, for your last one, and have a wonderful day, everyone.